What is going on, everybody? This is Mike from the Last Corvette. This video is a intro to a second video that I will attach to this one, basically, that shows the front lip that I purchased through EOS for my C6 Corvette. Once again, it's a ZR1 style lip, gloss black, and one of the main reasons why I'm doing an intro is I want to correct myself because I misspoke. I said 2 out of the 9 holes are pre-drilled, and no, they are all pre-drilled. All 11 holes in the lip are pre-drilled. 2 out of the 9 utilize your stock OEM bolts and clips, essentially what I showed in my install video. And then from there, you use some sort of a, we'll say, assist device in the center of your lip, or possibly have someone hold it, and then you can run a pilot drill through the center of each pre-drilled hole in the lip. That way you create a nice little path for the self-tapping screws that come with the kit to go in and secure your lip to the bottom edge of your stock bumper. Now, a couple of things. The screws are self-tapping, and yes, you can just send those screws without creating a pilot, but essentially you could run into issue where you can create a lot of burrs or push out a lot of plastic, which will create almost like a shim effect, so you'll create a gap. Number 2, with or without a pilot, you want to apply pressure to the lip that you're installing. That way it's nice and flush. You're actually helping it basically fit the profile of the bumper. And lastly, if you choose to go with you know, stock hardware on the outer 2 edges, those edges, first 2 mounting points essentially on the front lip, you absolutely can, and it also aligns the lip perfect with the center of the vehicle, center of the bumper, front bumper that is. Now, a couple of things, right? Pilots is always a way to go, specifically when you're drilling into plastic. Not only are you going to limit possibility of stripping out the plastic or making the hole basically oval instead of being round, but like I said, it just makes it for a clean install or a cleaner install. Now, one of the things that I would change is I would make the screws a little bit longer, possibly pre-drill the holes and then have anchors that these fasteners go into, versus just having a self-tapping screw literally go right into the bottom of the bumper. But it's pretty rigid, and in the video you will see that I actually ended up adding 1 extra screw to the front lip because there was a slight imperfection in the profile, and that is very common with plastic components, specifically that are thin and long. Same thing with like carbon fiber, right, or fiberglass components. And the reason is because they're all made in a mold, right? They come from a mold, and not everything is perfect. Number 1. Number 2, you will get distortion during manufacturing process, going through heat cycles, cool cycles, storage and shipping will all cause some sort of distortion. And for me, it was just a small little spot on the passenger side radius, and I'll show you guys exactly where and what I did about it in the second portion of the video. But overall, buy through EOS. I'm just looking at it this way: the product is good, fit and finish is good. The gloss black fits really well with the gloss black OEM paint job. Overall, like I said, I don't have any complaints from shipping to getting the product to fit and finish, and I would definitely deal with EOS versus going through like a drop ship type service that you find on Amazon and eBay. You know, other people sell their product, and the only reason I even bring that up is because if you do have issues, let's say with delivery, fit and finish, possibly a damaged product, it's a lot easier to deal with EOS directly versus dealing with a, you know, somebody else, a drop ship seller. All right, so it looks good, fits good, overall a good product. Just take your time, like anything else, to perform a proper install. You know, apply pressure. Don't try to, you know, just jam these screws right into the plastic, and you'll be good to go. So like I said, finally I was able to, this was last week, Saturday, I was able to get the vehicle out, look at the fit and finish, adjust it like I said, and even though the vehicle is filthy, you guys can clearly see that the fit and finish is pretty decent. Talk to you guys later. What is going on, everybody? This is Mike from the Last Corvette. So the weather is a little bit better. I actually got some sun where the vehicle is sitting, but at the same time, the vehicle is completely filthy. But I was able to finally fine-tune this EOS ZR1 front lip, spoiler, diffuser, ground effect, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, if you watch my original video where I did the install, the kit comes with 11 screws, self-tapping screws. So 9 out of the 11 holes, no, I'm sorry, 2 out of the 11 holes are pre-drilled. So it would be the outer edge of each side of the bumper. That's how you line everything up on center. And it actually works pretty well as far as fit and finish. I'm pretty happy with it. You know, like I said, I was reading mixed reviews. But you will reutilize the stock hardware for this contact point here, and the same thing on the driver's side. Once again, you can watch the original video on my YouTube channel, and I'll show you exactly where all the screws go. Now, I actually, today, what I did is I reused 2 more stock OEM screws, and I added one here, and I added one on the driver's side just to keep everything uniform. But the reason I had to do it, it wasn't because of the driver's side, it was because of the passenger side. There was a slight dip or a slight gap right in this area, and the reason that is this is a plastic mold, right? Regardless if it's fiberglass or if it's plastic, every piece that you're going to receive is different. Some will fit flush, some won't. You might have to add some more screws for support basically, or to create that flush finish, and that's exactly what I had to do. So either it was distorted during the process of manufacturing, shipping, could have been storage, whatever the case is, but there was a slight gap right there, and I'm going to get my camera on there. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So if you look here, this is your OEM spot right there. This is what you use to line up and center your lip. Then if you go down, you're gonna see that, see this one here? This is the one that I added, and it's the same thing on the driver's side. This is a stock screw with a washer, and then you start with your self-tapping black screws that they provide, and they basically go all the way around the perimeter of this inner perimeter of this front lip. But as you can see, it looks pretty good. It actually fits in really well, and being that this is a black car, this gloss black matches really well with the gloss black of this C6. So looks good. Vehicle is filthy. I'm not gonna wash it today, but you know, whenever, next week. And then the next step, of course, is the heads and cam, the tints, and I have to redo the vinyl wrap on the solid roof and the D-pillar. So, all right, talk to you guys later.